Good morning, everybody. I'm blue. Not as in sad, as in, like, literally everything you can imagine in the world around me. It's entirely blue. What in the world? More importantly, though, yes, you read it right. The legend himself is back, or at least he was. And Minecraft 1.21 just got a whole lot bigger. Let's dive in. Minecraft Bedrock Preview 1.20 points and a bunch of numbers. 0.23 begins with this beautiful block set right over here. Of course, you can tell what all of them are, right? You can make out the texture changes here. And they made everything blue. The more that I think about it, this video is going to be really hard to shoot because the crafter, the crafter's texture, moment of sadness, not only is it all blue, but the music is blue too. The crafter, the texture was updated, it's new and... it's new. After a little bit of scientific discovery, lads, I seem to have fixed it. If I don't turn on the experimental villager toggle, the world doesn't become blue. Problem solved. The crafter texture, it's new. Just like it was on Minecraft Java like 2 weeks ago. It's so sad. I miss that OG original one. It was so much better. But it's not all sad, really. Moving on from that one to a triumph. Really, Copper has had an expansion. The massive and huge, large expansion. Inside of the crafting table, if I crafted this, like a terrible idea, but if I go ahead and do that, then I could go ahead and make some slabs out of this cut copper. After that, I can go ahead and stack them like that and make chiseled copper. The recipe has officially been added to the game. When it comes to the copper grate, if you want to craft that in the crafting table, it's a diamond, just like that. Very, very interesting. But of course, remember, if we cut copper inside of the stone cutter like this, it quadruplifies. It quadruplifies every single time. So definitely do it inside of the stone cutter. But if you want to, you could do it the old-fashioned. Another thing that they added is being able to use the wax blocks in these recipes as well. Now, if you are going to use a wax block, you cannot use a combination of like waxed and non-waxed blocks, even if it is the same state or whatever. It all needs to be waxed, or it all needs to be unwaxed. So, yeah. A point that I made in this week's snapshot video, this recipe is horrendous. We still need to fix this. Either the iron door needs to be made with blocks. What in the world am I saying? No way. If they do that, I will never play this game again. The channel's over. When it comes to these cool wax blocks, though, it's inside of the stone cutter as well. If you want to cut a wax thing into something else, well, yeah, go ahead and chop it up if you want. And now it's time for science. So in the initial preview, this worked exactly as intended. It still doesn't work as intended in Minecraft Java Edition a couple weeks later. I'm very curious, how are we going to work over here? If I have a mob inside of this thing, theoretically, it shouldn't take any damage. This is a clear block. And it doesn't take any damage still. It's probably about to get pulled out and unleashed upon the world. And... hey, never mind. He's X-raying in a piston again.
Ban him. Ban him now.
And next up, finally here, I don't know how, but I keep almost entirely forgetting about this stuff, but the tough blocks. They have recipes inside of the crafting table as well. Polished tough, exactly as you would expect. Tough bricks, it's kind of what's like going on with deep slate and everything. Now, just like with copper, you can, of course, go ahead and make the staircases in here, but take a look at that. 6 blocks to 4 staircases. Like it's always been for a couple updates now, 1 block to 1 staircase over here. So, to be honest, the stone cutter is probably your dream come true. And boom, when it comes to textures, updates, upgrades inside of this preview thing, that's just about it. Almost all of them. For those of you curious about the brick texture, yes, the brick texture was also flipped inside of this update. Now we got that clean, like perfect gradient, going from light all the way to dark. It's time to play a little game. Down below this video, there's a like button. Go ahead and tap that button. And down below, which version of the tough brick do you like more? You let me know. This is Minecraft's menu, and this is basically how the menu has looked for a long time. Aside from some small things like a logo change and stuff more recently, this is the menu. What if I told you in Minecraft 1.21, it might be entirely overhauled, and even better, when creating a brand new world, there might be a brand new button popping in here soon that lets you quick create a world. Like, let's say you and the boys are done with that OG Fortnite season, want to go back to the craft. You don't have to like dig through all of these different settings here to make your world. You can just say survival creative, difficulty, and boom, let's go. So as we all probably know, by like the last year's worth of preview videos, we're undergoing a big UI overhaul at Minecraft Bedrock Edition. We got blue worlds, we got new worlds, we got old worlds, and Yeah, this clean new UI, it looks nice. Dark Gamer, the legend himself, a name that I have so dearly and deeply longed to say inside of a video again. We're back, baby. We're so back. Oh, there are so many leaks inside of this thing. It's like a gold rush. You grab your cowboy hat, your horse, and move out west. We're gold mining, baby. Quick world create screen. This is not fully implemented, at least not for me, Koi. Yeah, more on that in a second. But look at this. A survival creative. What is your vibe? Then after that, you go ahead and say, yeah, what difficulty is your vibe? Beautiful, big, chewing on a carrot. I don't know about you guys, but just that picture alone, I might have to start maining peaceful Minecraft. Can we beat Minecraft in peaceful? Anybody know? Anyways, we move on. We get easy with some creepers and a slime, very nice, and normal skeletons, dangerous, and then finally a hard mode with zombies, drought, and spiders. You also got a little bit of description down there below those little buttons, and then that's basically it. I love this art style. It's something beautiful and simple and blocky. I almost want to like frame this, put this on my wall. I don't know. I think it looks so nice. But there's more. Inside of this preview, inside of the code, the information, the files, more information has been found for a brand new profile screen coming to the game soon as well. They'll have you and then a world. I don't know if you could like showcase a world or something. That would be really, really cool though. Then you got friends, followers, screenshots, and achievements right there. You can slide over and look at stats as well, but unfortunately, this player has done nothing. Dark Gamer, come on. And then finally, the add friend screen got a small update. We have this little thing going on over here. I think that's the new part. And then this little thing over here, parental permission. Huh. If you're looking for a more detailed glimpse into like the code itself, we slide over to the other legend, Smoky Stack, and check this out. Right here, this is all code for that quick world create thing. A little bit more code information, and then the screenshots again. They're so clean. But wait, what's that? There's more. Oh, yes. Smoky Stack with the exclusive right here. Seems there's a profile screen for Minecraft. And also a debug button. It might be a replacement for content log or add-on creators. So the whole profile thing, that's not the exclusive. The debug button, though, this thing right here, allegedly coming to the game soon. In hindsight, looking at like the pacing of all this menu update and everything like that, it does make sense that they're going to bring all this menu overhauls to the game, including like a brand new quick create button, which makes me wonder if it's going to sit up here. You totally have room for one more button. Bump that over, put it right there, and yeah, you know, quick create or something. But in hindsight, it makes sense that this stuff would be coming to the game, but just never really thought of it. This is another screen that is really, really old looking, and I do believe needs an update to that clean new UI. Hopefully that'll come soon. Now, interestingly, there could be more to this story, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wrap it up with this one here today. But right here, inside of the UI section of this week's changelog, added an altered main menu and world creation experience. Keep an eye out as we're rolling these changes to some players. So look, this is where I need your help. If you play Minecraft Preview on Bedrock Edition, go ahead and update the beta and everything. Make sure you're in the new one, and let me know. Is your menu screen or that world creation screen new? Because if it is, please screenshot, send them to me. Twitter, r/Waddles, probably even better on the Reddit, but you send them me somehow, please. I would love to see them. Thank you. Who knows? If we talk about this in next week's video, I'll throw you in the video and give you a shout out. Dan Geony, the leaker that we speculated on from the very, very beginning, and I had a good hunch was correct. Dan Geony is back. Except, Dan Geony is back, but he's also not at the same time. If we go ahead and swing over to the official Dan Geony account, this account doesn't exist. Try searching for another. So it's gone. Unfortunately, probably erased forever now, but not before I could get my eyes on it. Dan Geony's brand new leak. It's fascinating. So for this one, it's going to be a little bit different. Usually what happens is I will screen record the leak like pretty much right away, especially if it's a video, but I don't know why. I just didn't think to do that this time. I didn't screen capture the leak, so it's a little bit of a just trust me, but look, I've never lied to you before. I promise this is real. The leak was essentially a screen cap from what I assume is this month's Minecraft Monthly. There was copyrighted music playing in the background, so I wouldn't have been able to let it roll anyways, but yeah, we basically had Boo sitting at the desk and talking about none other than this year's winner. The strong, the handsome, the blocky, the Armadillo. Now this next image, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show it to you, so In the future, if you come back and this whole section is just chopped out, it's because I had to. I'm sorry. So the leaks seem to be a section of this month's Minecraft Monthly, a video that, I mean, who knows? By the time I drop this video, it might even be out. I guess you never know. But this month's Minecraft Monthly with a little bit of music in the background. Vu was talking about the Armadillo, and then voila, this beautiful art popped up. Concept art, finally, at long last. They showed all of it with like 1.18, 1.17, 1.19, but then, unfortunately, like almost no concept art for 1.20. This is an early concept art for the Armadillo, and look at this concept. Other colors. Of course, it's just an idea, a question. We're not sure if that will ever actually make it into the game, but imagine that, the Armadillo having some slight subtle color variation across the savannah. The colors don't even have to do anything different like the axolotl. It'd just be like a little bit of diversity to the biome and the mob in general. It'd be so nice. Alternatively, you could take it one step farther and say, no, maybe the colors do something different. The scoot that the Armadillo drops is a slightly different color, and you use the slightly different colored scoot to say, make a slightly purple dog armor, or a lighter brown, or a darker brown dog armor. It'd be pretty cool. Unfortunately, though, Dan Geony's account, shortly after, like we're talking a couple hours after that leak was tweeted, boom, annihilated, erased, and gone. Maybe forever. Which, you know what, is kind of funny, because I had a different video on Dan Geony that I was originally going to drop on Tuesday, the day that I think I'm going to drop this video, and no, I don't know if I'm ever even going to drop the video. There's a segment in it where I'm talking about Dan might come back at one point, and then sure enough, Dan came back, like a day after I was talking about it. I guess I manifested the lad himself. And maybe the video's gone now. I guess we'll see. Minecraft Bedrock Edition. For years now, Java and Bedrock have been becoming more and more of the same. Usually it's going to be Minecraft Bedrock that gets something that Java has had, and this week, oh, look at this is glaring. If you play Minecraft Bedrock, you maybe just noticed, like, immediately, as soon as I was in survival earlier, but the hotbar. The hotbar is just like Minecraft Java's now. I mean, it still sits, like, a little bit higher. I think when I select, like, on Java, it sits right on the bottom ledge of the screen. I like the placement of this one better. Long story short, this thing was bugged for like 5 years or something like that, and now it's not bugged. The opacity has been opacitized, if that makes sense. Leaving the world of Minecraft previews for this next one, it's over to the Minecraft website. Yesterday, on Monday, a brand new article was posted about the trial chambers, the breeze, and the spawners. A big thing about this article is brand new, beautiful look into the structure. Look at the long, dark corridor with the spawner up top that looks so cool. This room, it's huge looking, so grand. I love it. It gets me so excited. Another shot of, I think, the same room with the floating platforms on the top and the breeze. Amazing. We get a little bit more information on the trial chamber, again an emphasis on procedurally generated, and then we also learn that inside of the structure, as we explore deeper and deeper, we'll find resources that'll help us or dangerous mobs, including the breeze. Now these breeze shots are clean. Look at this thing. It's gonna have glowing eyebrows. Oh, those are amazing big bushy eyebrows, and they glow. Like, I think the breeze just became one of my favorite hostile mobs. The aesthetics here. Other than everything that we already know about the breeze from this paragraph, we really don't get too much. Other than the trial chambers are full of traps, so you gotta watch out. And finally, last but not least, this is a very interesting part and another thing that expands Minecraft 1.21. What in the world is that? What is that key? That looks so cool. Is it for a door, a chest, a spawner? Oh my. We also got this shot right here of sandstone. That's going to be a husk spawner. It's pretty beautiful. Moving through here, the breeze in the background, it's cool. Then right here, we have a spawner with bone blocks around it, but husks all over it. Silverfish in the background, too. It's a little bit confusing. And then the breeze spawner. But what in the world is this key? This article is fascinating. It's so cool, and the screenshots are so clean. I love when the devs do this. This is like, it builds the hype perfect. Next up, the next part of the saga. Look, I'm not even gonna waste your time with this one. We will make it 30 seconds or less. The trial, no, the trail ruins. The trail ruins. It's still ruined, busted. Doesn't connect. If you were wondering, yep, moving to 1.21 and it still don't work. Nice. That's like basically just about it. This one's getting a whole lot smaller, which means 1.20.50 is probably almost done. Maybe a full update in a couple weeks. Sincerely and deeply thank you all so much for watching the formerly bluest beta of all time, 1.23. Smash like and subscribe for more. As always, if you find anything interesting that I am missing, not knowing about, tweet it at me, or even better, send it to the subreddit r/waddles. For early episodes to the coolest series on Earth, Minecraft the Guide, then check out my Patreon. And for world downloads and exclusive content, become a channel member today. It's been me, Waddles. That's enough plugs for today. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.